magnificent.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video on an absolutely windy and quite frigid day. But that wouldn't stop this episode of Dope Car Tech, as I'm going to be looking at something pretty amazing today. So let's talk about Tesla, Elon Musk. I mean the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX. Tesla are the biggest players in the electric car world today. I mean, Tesla is taking the world by a storm. Like, their cars are just so good. Talk about range, technology, driving dynamics, speed, like straight line performance. Like, Tesla are really playing it big in the electric car world. I mean, like in the US, just first quarter of 2022, according to Inside EV, Tesla outsold Audi, Mercedes, BMW. And Tesla's line of cars are just like three. You have the Model 3, the Model Y, the Model X, and of course, the Model S, which I have here today. This, of course, is the Tesla Model S.
You're looking at a four-door executive electric car, the Tesla Model S. This almost 5,000 pounds behemoth can go toe-to-toe with a proper sports car. Although this is the 75D version of the Model S, it's still no slouch at all. Put that into context. The 75D simply means the 75 kilowatt hour of battery capacity, giving this car a range of 380 kilometers to take you and your passengers comfortably from Abuja to Jos without ever stopping. Here are some more numbers so you can jot things down. With 475 horsepower and 600 Newton meters of electric force and all-wheel drive, this car can do 0 to 60 miles per hour, or rather 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.2 seconds, and a top speed of 225 kilometers per hour. This electric car is sure gonna embarrass your father's car. Well, if he hasn't gotten one already. So, let's go on with the video. That being said, this is the key to the Tesla Model S, the coolest key in the auto industry right now. It works so intuitively as it's a Tesla-shaped key. So you double tap the top of the key to lock and unlock the car. You double tap the back of the key to open up the boot, which is incredibly huge with tons of space for anything you can think of. There's this handy shelf you can use to cover up the boot, which has good quality, and more storage space, which comes in handy to store up the charging cables of this car. Forward thinking from Tesla. I love that. You tap the front of the key to open the front boot, or frunk as it's normally called, which is one of the perks of an electric car, as it basically doesn't have an engine up front. You get more storage space to toss in 1 or 2 backpacks, which is really nice. As you unlock the Tesla with its fancy door handles that pop out when you unlock the car, that would cost a lot of money to fix when that gets broken. Well, it's a really cool feature of the Tesla, which is really nice. And getting in, and there's an overwhelming feeling that you just stepped into something special. I mean, Tesla is synonymous with the word technology, because this car is just tech ridden. You're first greeted with this huge tech screen that controls every function. There are basically no buttons in this interior except for the hazard lights and a button to open the glove box and the buttons on the steering wheel. Speaking of screens, there's a secondary screen that displays all your driving informations and even a map, as we would see later in the video. In the grand scheme of things, this 17-inch screen which is really responsive to every touch, is the focal point to this car. All vehicle functions, settings, configurations, GPS and map, autopilot and driving settings such as the regenerative braking, radio, heating controls, and cameras are all controlled through this screen. Speaking of cameras, this Tesla has a total of 8 cameras and a plethora of sensors, producing an all-round 360-degree view, which it uses for its advanced autopilot, which is actually one of the best in the auto industry right now. You can also use the screen for some fun entertainment, such as watching your favorite Netflix show or some YouTube videos. By the way, a sub to this channel would be electrifying. Nonetheless, these entertainment features can only be used while the car is stationary, and to put the cherry on top of the cake, Tesla being Tesla have baked in some fart sounds and games deep into the setting. This feature is not an overkill at all because you can use the entertainment feature while you're waiting for your Tesla to charge up at the charging station. That's really dope. I actually enjoyed this feature while using the Tesla Model S. So here's a montage of me enjoying my best Tesla entertainment feature, which is this game, of course. The game, it's actually very intuitive to play. You use the steering wheel to control the game, and you use the accelerator and the pedal to move the car forward and to brake the car, which is really cute actually. The Tesla's interior is a well thought out and futuristic interior with this huge glass roof, which gives the interior an open feel. There's this nice storage space in the center console area and a nicely placed phone holder, which also doubles as a wireless charger. There are also these beautiful and supportive seats with enough headroom and legroom and a great driving position. Speaking about driving, let's drive this Tesla Model S and see how it drives. Okay, driving the Tesla Model S. Right up the top, you notice so much tech going on in the Tesla. I mean, everything is right at your fingertips. One good thing I like about the Tesla, there's this digital driver's display just right below your eye line, so you don't need to take your eyes off the road. So being an electric car, what you get to notice about driving an electric car? First of all, an electric car is really quiet. It's really quiet in here. You don't get to hear the sound of an engine. You don't get to hear the sound of the gearbox or anything. Apart from the road and the wind, this Tesla is quite an insulated car. So you just get to hear the whining of the electric motors. The electric motors making those whiny sound. Okay, steering feel. The steering feels really heavy. Not the most precise steering wheel, but it's good for keeping this car on the road. It's good for keeping this car on the road. You can place this car anywhere on the road, and there's some feedback through the steering, which I can feel. There's ample feedback through the steering, which I can feel. The Tesla Model S, it drives real well, and of course, it's really good. It has some tech to help you place this car like right on the road. You got every driver's technology right at your fingertips. So electric cars are really known for straight line performance, speed. Why? Because electric cars do not need an engine or a gearbox to build power. The power just comes on immediately. It just comes on at the snap of your finger. As an electric motor wouldn't have an engine or a gearbox or turbochargers to spool up, to build up boosts. It just comes on immediately. The steering wheel is really, really accurate. Makes this car really easy to drive. The Tesla Model S is a really easy car to drive. So power comes on immediately, and the speed at which you can go in a Tesla without realizing it is amazing, because you won't hear the engines being stressed out. The motors just keep building energy, building speed immediately. Like there's no lag in between when the power comes on and from the time you press the accelerator. The power just comes on immediately. And the tech in the Tesla, really good. You can actually put on cruise control. Driving an electric car is something you get used to coming from the world of internal combustion engines. I mean, I just reviewed the BMW X6, and yes, as a BMW, you get to enjoy the sound, you get to enjoy the turbos, you get to enjoy the engine. But this is quite a different form factor because you got to learn how to communicate with the car, because you don't get to hear any noise, any engine noise. So it's difficult to judge how fast you're going. It's really difficult to judge how fast you're going. Going over speed bumps, the suspension is really comfortable. You can actually choose if you want to change the suspension settings. You can go into suspension and put it in a very easy suspension. You can put it on comfortable, and that's it. The car is really comfortable, and you have your GPS and your navigation just right at your fingertips. So you want to place in a new destination, you just put in and you place your destination, and the Tesla can actually plot the map for you to go to your destination right on your eye line and right on the screen, which is really cool. The turning circle of a Tesla. The Tesla turns in really sharp. Yeah, of course the steering is responsive. You get quite a lot of feedback from the steering. The Teslas are really fast, as I can demonstrate. Whoa, that's electric speed for you. Like I'm moving just so fast already. And the brakes are really responsive. The brakes are really sharp. You can put on this cruise control and the autopilot with the switch on the steering wheel, on the left of the steering wheel. You just put it on and it comes on. And when you have your regenerative braking, you can drive the Tesla in one pedal mode. So if you are driving in stop and go traffic with regenerative braking here, which you can adjust from the screen through your regenerative braking in standard. You can put it in standard or you can put it in low. So when the regenerative braking is on, so regenerative driving is basically like one pedal driving. When you take off your foot off the gas, the Tesla actually slows down to a complete stop. It creeps gradually till it finally stops. 3, 2, 1, and it stops. That's regenerative braking. It uses the electric motor to stop the Tesla. So let's try one more time to launch the Tesla and see how fast it goes. I can't really time how fast the Tesla go, but I'm going to try and see if I can get a 0 to 60 time. So I can put on the stopwatch and time how fast this car goes. So I put my left foot on the brake, build some boost, and off we go. Oh my god, whoa, that took basically 4.2 seconds, 0 to 60. That was blistering quick. The Tesla Model S, the 75D, is really rapid. It can move that fast. Now, normal road cars like a Tesla can accelerate so fast. That is really amazing. That's really amazing. That was like really a neck snapping acceleration. Top-notch quality, good braking, responsive steering, immediate acceleration. What more can you want? And it said that Teslas are, or electric cars are kind of soulless. They are kind of joyless because there's no engine. But you get to enjoy not going to the fueling station to fuel your car. if you can live with charging the car by using a supercharger, which can charge this car from 10 to 80% in 35 minutes, or if you install a charging box in your house, you can actually charge this car like in 8 hours. And aside that, this car actually does everything well. It does everything well. Space, it's practical, it's fast, it's luxurious. You get to enjoy everything. I mean, you get to enjoy nature. It's quiet. What else can you want? I mean, at the end of the day, it's really a good time to be alive, because you get to enjoy electric cars and you get to enjoy internal combustion cars. I mean, yes, internal combustion cars have a place in my heart. And as they gradually phase out, as we gradually move into where we just have electric cars, it's really a good time to have the best of both worlds. You have the best electric cars, Tesla, of course. Yes, so electric all the way, and it's been a nice 2 weeks with the Tesla. Of course, shout out to Tesla.com for this car. 2 weeks, and I feel like I still have a lot of things to learn about the Tesla. Yes, 2 weeks, I feel like I haven't known everything about the Tesla, but it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful having the Tesla, having the Tesla experience. Shout out to Elon Musk, also a big fan of Elon Musk. So getting to the end of this video, what's my final verdict? The Tesla Model S is dope. So much technology, like everything has been triangulated to a point of ease. I have developed great affinity for electric cars, if I should say, and at this point, I cannot wait for the time when electric cars will just be common and you get to enjoy the feeling of charging a Tesla, and you have good tech for even when you're reversing and trying to park this car. You have nice indicators there, nice line to show you where the car is, cameras by the side of the car, in the back, like really high definition camera. And you can place this car right where you want it. It's really easy to drive.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. The Tesla Model S is an absolutely dope car. Please like and share this video, and do subscribe to this channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.